Does manifestation actually work, or is it just wishful thinking? Let's get into it. Most people will hear the word manifestation and basically roll their eyes. They think it's woo-woo. They think it's crazy. Maybe they've tried it and it didn't work, or they wrote down their desires, they repeated the affirmations, they made vision boards, and nothing happened. So basically, what then happens is you just assume it's fake. Your brain is like, no, this isn't real. But the thing is, it's manifestation isn't broken for you. It does work. But what was broken was your method and the way you did it and went about it. Because manifestation isn't just begging the universe or wishing harder. It's about your identity, and it's about what's rooted in your subconscious mind. It's also about you have to actually take aligned action and become that person. Like I said, it's rooted in your identity. You don't manifest what you want. You're going to manifest who you are and what you are. So if you say, like, I want love, but you don't feel worthy of it, or the person that you're trying to manifest, if you are not that type of person, like say you want your person to be good with finances, good with being is clean, but you yourself is not those things, well, it's not going to work because you're not aligned. Your subconscious is literally going to win every single time if you don't feel worthy of what you're trying to call in, or if you are not what you are trying to call in. If you say you want money, but your nervous system is locked in this like scarcity, what's going to show up is more lack. So manifestation only works when you rewrite your subconscious mind, when you align your nervous system and you become the version of you who already lives the life that you're asking for. That's when everything clicks into place, and that's when reality is going to bend to reflect it to you. So manifestation does work, but the way people think is you think it's magic, but really it's alignment. And it's your identity, and it's creating a new identity. And I like to do this through micro 1% shifts each day. That's what living 1% is taking micro 1% shifts every single day to reprogram your subconscious and call in your dream life in a way that's nervous system friendly, because your nervous system doesn't like a lot of change all at once. The body likes to stay on routines and habits, and when you change too quickly, you're going to subconsciously self-sabotage yourself, and that's why your manifestation falls apart or you don't see any results. The other thing is too that you need to recognize is there's 3 phases of manifestation. So the first phase starts with choosing and getting clear on what it is that you want. And that's why journaling comes into play here. And that's why I created the Live 1% journals, because these are the tools that helped me when I was first starting this journey years ago, was writing down and getting clear on what I wanted, and writing down and understanding what old programming was still playing in my mind. Because you have these stories that you were told that now your mind is playing, and you have to rewrite the story. You have to take the negative thought that you're thinking, and you have to reprogram it to a positive thought. And one of the best ways to journal, and you can get these on Amazon, they're also in the TikTok shop and linked on my profile, but the best way and the best time to journal is at night when you're about to go to bed or when you first wake up, because your brain is in this deeply relaxed state, which is like kind of like letting the walls down so that you're able to access your subconscious mind, which that's where you need to focus on, because all of this stuff, your subconscious is running the show. It's all rooted in that part of the brain. So you need to be able to penetrate to that part of the brain so that you can rewrite these stories and actually basically brainwash yourself and convince yourself that this is now the story and this is now how your life goes. And you need to do that every single day. You need to take the aligned action every single day. After setting the intention in your journal, you need to take the aligned action. And then you need to stop fixating and focusing on how and when it's going to happen, but you have to know that it's going to. You have to live in a state of knowing. And detaching from when and where and how it's going to come in, but continue to just take your aligned action every single day, regardless of whether or not you see it in your reality yet. Because you're not going to see it in your reality right away. And it can be very discouraging and make you want to give up because you're not seeing it reflected in your reality. And that sucks, but you need to know that it's coming and you need to continue to do it daily. These affirmations, the journaling, the subconscious reprogramming at night, nervous system regulation, you have to do it daily and you have to commit to the process and understand that the more you do it, the quicker your manifestation is going to come in. But it's also, you're going to start to see little things in your reality that are in line with what you're manifesting, and it might be somebody else, but when you see that, that means that yours is on the way, and that's how you know it's close. It's called driftwood. The driftwood theory is what I call it. And you want to, when you start seeing that stuff, instead of feeling in spite, you want to feel grateful. And you want to be like, thank you, universe, so much for showing me what my future is going to look like and what you have in store for me. And just, you have to keep at this every single day. Manifestation does work, but it starts with you choosing, and it starts with you committing to yourself and doing it every single day, daily, and ignoring the external world and ignoring not having the validation yet, and just hold it inside your mind. You need to live inside your head, is basically how I think of it. Is you don't live in the world that you're living in, you live inside your head. And you play those visualizations and the mind movies that you're creating of your dream life over and over and over again. And you continue to take the aligned action every single day to become that person. Because eventually you will become that person. And that is what this whole brand is about. Live 1%. It's helping you take these micro 1% alignments every single day, so that by living this way, one day, eventually, when you've done the work and you've healed on a subconscious level, you're going to fully be stepped into the version of you who already has it all. So yes, manifestation does work if you know how to actually do it. And that's basically what my account is for. It's to help you actually manifest. And these journals also help you actually manifest. They take you through the steps throughout the whole journal. So you're literally having a holding hand, a guiding. These are very powerful tools. So if you want to stop wishing and stop becoming, then follow for more.